Alright guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and in this video we'll be talking about the announcement they made regarding the notice on the removal and discontinuation of updates for Genshin Impact on the PlayStation 4 platform. So this is actually very big news. We'll talk about some of the bad things about these changes as well and the good things, but first let's just go through what they have to say. So yeah, dear traveler, thank you for the support for the PS4 due to limitations related to hardware performance and platform application size. So these are the reasonings it seems. We will be discontinuing support and updates for Genshin Impact on PlayStation 4 in future versions. PS5 will continue to operate on normally and will not affected by this removal and update the discontinuation on PS4. Traveler will still be able to enjoy the latest content updates on PS5 and other supported platforms. So these are the, I guess, stages you could say of the entire process of the removal of the game. So they have three phases: game mover, in-game purchase, delisting, and then end of the update support. So game mover starting on the 10th of September, 6 a.m. UTC plus 8. Genshin Impact PlayStation 4 will be removed from the PlayStation Store after this date. Accounts of PSN network will be that they have never downloaded Genshin Impact on PS4 will no longer be able to search for it or download it via the PlayStation Store. So if you didn't download Genshin Impact before on your PlayStation 4, you can kind of add it to your library at the moment, but then it'll be removed on the 10th of September. So yeah, not really. I guess if you just started to play Genshin Impact on PlayStation 4, it's not a good time because eventually you will have to move to other platforms. So yeah, but anyway, this is the first stage. The second stage, they're gonna be removing the in-game purchases. So starting from 25th of February 2026, all in-game purchases for Genshin Impact on PlayStation 4 will be removed from both PlayStation Store and the in-game shop. So yeah, I mean they're still allowing you to purchase it seems until this date, but in my opinion, I suggest stop purchasing anything already once the stage one starts, because you should be moving platforms by then. Probably you're gonna be moving to PS5 maybe, or maybe mobile or PC. There are many other platforms to choose from, even Xbox as well. So yeah. And then the end of support, this is the time where we have the EOS, I would say, for the PlayStation 4 platform. So starting on the 8th of April, 6 a.m. UTC plus 8, we'll officially cease all update support for Genshin Impact on PlayStation 4, which means you can't log in anymore to the game servers and you cannot get updates any longer. Really, really sad if you just got a PS4 or you're looking for other platforms but you haven't got the, let's say, the financial needs to do it, yeah, and you're stuck with your PlayStation 4, then this is really sad news for you because you eventually have to move platforms by latest by the 8th of April. Yeah, so this is the last day for you to move. If not, yeah, gonna start saving money, I guess, to buy a new device, a new smartphone, maybe new PC. In my opinion, I suggest you get a PC because PC, the longevity of the platform is really, really long, and you can upgrade your PC when you want. Because for me, I'm using a custom PC, so if I just want to upgrade the components, it's much easier for me to do it rather than the console, which is really, really like fixed. It's very hard to modify any of the components once you got it. So that's the downside, I would say, getting a console. So in my opinion, my recommendation is if you got the funds to do it, do get a PC, because PC at least you are guaranteed to last a really long time. There is I guess a really slim chance for it to EOS, because PC the graphics yeah, are way nicer, but you can change the graphics card, for example, the CPU, the motherboard. So that's one thing good. And yeah, that's really sad for those of you who are on the PS4. But no worries, you can bind your login method. So make sure to bind before like the end of this date. So they did mention here starting from the 17th of December, when you open Genshin Impact PS4, even if it's an old version of the game that cannot be updated due to discontinuation, a binding prompt will appear. So you can actually link over here. You can see this screen here. Yeah, so this is the part where you can link to your email, which will be at least synchronized to all of your platforms if you log in using email. So yeah, that's one thing great. And yeah, so don't forget to bind, because if you didn't bind it, oh man, I think you can't transfer your data over already. But Yeah, that's it actually for PlayStation 4. And really sad, but at the same time, PlayStation 4 has been around for almost a decade long, I believe it's already 10 years plus, and I think it's time to move on if you're still using a PS4, but maybe it still works. But you play Genshin, then yeah, it's time to move on and I guess upgrade to another platform. Alright, another news regarding changes to device performance requirements. It seems they also announced this around the same time as this as well, so let's see how it goes. So, dear traveler, to solve future version updates and optimize game performance, Genshin Impact will raise its device specifications, starting with the Song of the Waking Moon version, which is actually version 6.0. At that time, both the minimum recommended specifications of the game will be raised. Ooh, so like they're gonna be increasing again the device minimum requirements to play the game. And this actually happened before in Netland version as well. If you guys remember, they did raise the minimum requirements because of the graphics improvements. But they're going to do it again, it seems. So they're going to be improving the game, let's say graphics, the animations, maybe the character models, who knows. But yeah, so if your device doesn't meet the minimum requirements, then yeah, you can't play anymore. So looks like I gotta upgrade your device as well. So here are the specifications. You can go and read for yourself. For me, I'm using PC, so this is way more than enough for what I'm using right now. I'm using a Ryzen 5000 series or better, which meets the requirements. And I'm using Windows 11. I'm using 16 gigs of RAM, and I'm using a better graphics card than they even suggested here. So I'm using a AMD RX 9060 XT. Just got it recently. It's a new card, so it's gonna be really really long lasting. And yeah, so yeah, as my recommendation earlier, I said get a PC. I think it's way better and long lasting than consoles in my opinion, because consoles you'll be stuck with the same hardware for quite some time. You can't really change a lot of things. So my recommendation is get a PC, you can customize it. I think it's the best solution going forward. For those of you mobile users, I guess try to get a high-end flagship device that can really game well on Genshin Impact, especially. Aspect, for example, you can get the Snapdragon Elite, the new one, Snapdragon 8 Elite CPU. So that will be yeah, the target if you want to get the best one. For iOS devices, I guess you can get the latest iPhone that will be having the best GPU on it already. If you have the funds for it, but yeah, so yep, that's pretty much it. Actually, we talked about the notice of the removal of PlayStation 4 on Genshin Impact, and also the changes to device performance requirements moving forward in version 6. So yep, that's it for me, guys. What you guys think of these changes? In my opinion, I don't know, man. I'm a bit mixed on this, but I guess we have to move on. That's all for me, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.